All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Gunsmith Simulator. This is day 3 of Variety Week. Turn the music down just a tiny bit. All right, looks like the game capture has already gotten that pulled up. Yes, very nice. All right, had a little bit of something tonight, just to kind of help loosen up a little bit. We shall get right down to business. I haven't played this in a while, so I don't remember all the controls of it. But yeah, we're just kind of going to be doing this and just bullshitting and listening to some rock music. Of course, you got to have some Guinness, some beer. I'm having me some Guinness and whatnot. Listen to rock music and right as I say that, this this version of "Take on Me" by Aha shows up. Work on some guns while we're doing this too, so we'll see why not. Okay, spend experience to improve your craft. Oh, this is interesting. Mastery knowledge of particular guns will make on them easier. Knowledge of particular guns will make on them easier. What the fuck? There's the achievements cabinet. Let's see, what have we got? Finished your first contract. That's the only one I've unlocked. Oh my god, it's been a while since I played this. So we own 10 different guns. Okay. First, fire 3 flintlock shocks within the first 30 seconds. Oh my god. We had to work on flintlock pistols in this? What the fuck? Change gun configuration 20 times. Complete disassembly challenge for 10 different weapons. Ah, okay. Oh, that's what this is. So I'm almost proficient in the 1911. Guts caliber 45 ACP. Okay, so I forgot when we last played this. It's been a while. We got 10 XP points. What the hell? Oh, okay. I legit don't remember this stuff. Okay. So let's see what we can look at here. Let's see. Discount allows to receive a discount when applying attachments and patterns to weapons. Okay. Makes screwdriving, faster screwing. Much faster, allowing to disassembly and assembly parts faster. Okay. Let's, how do we do that? Award a point. Oh, that's what that, oh. Okay, so that's how it works. So let's go ahead and do some cleaning. No, let's see. Red amount of pressure to safely remove just... Okay, we'll do that. Let's see. Allows to perform much more effective sandblasting, so we'll do that. Let's do at least like one of each here. Even though I don't have... Let's see, hang on. I'm just looking at these real quick. Perform faster oxidation. Okay, that would help. So I remember there was some oxidation we had to do in the last time I played this. So it's been a hot minute since I last played it, so... Allows faster sanding and scraping of wood parts. Yeah, we'll do that. Makes wood finishing faster. Oh, absolutely. I like to polish my wood fast. Anyway, so that's all our XP points. All right. All right. Let's see if I remember how to do anything in this game. It's been a fat minute since I last played this on stream. It was like last year since I played this. Gunsmith services. Okay. Let's see. We have $1,200. We almost have $1,300. So we got some money to play with here as... Okay, but these are things we have to do to certain ones here. Okay, what about what's in the mail? Larry Terria says, "What is beautiful? It looks like new. I need to tell other collectors about you. You can revive a life in weapons." Thank you. You are doing the best job out there. Best wishes, Larry. Larry sounds like the kind of guy that would own a wooden shotgun like that. I don't know. Larry just sounds like one of those older guy names that just weren't owning a 1911, you know? He seems like the type of dude that would carry a 1911 and wear New Balance shoes, jean shorts, and a white polo shirt, ball cap, and drive a Corvette. Oh, shit. I feel good right now. Anyway, Mistaken Arisaka. This one seems kind of interesting. There's the old Car 98, too. I might do one of these, actually. There's older rifles. Let's see. One's 200, one's 250. Client is Ma Chang. Contract description. Hey there, I have a favor to ask of you. As by mistake I got wrong Arisaka Type 99 weapon, not because of what it is, not what I want, but it is quite damaged and rusty. By mistake I cannot give it back. What's the mistake? The main issue is with the barrel. You can clearly see that it is damaged. Other than that, I think there are some rusty parts near the trigger. Good luck with that. Now, what about the Car 98? See what's going on with this thing. All right. Contracts description. I need everything. Gun has rusted and dirty parts, but that is not something to worry about, as after using it for a long time, I don't even know where I lost some of these parts. Oh, so we have to spend money to fix this bad boy. I also would love to get a new scope because my old scope lenses got fractured and there's nothing to do but either change them or just buy a new scope. Let's do the Arisaka. We'll accept that one. Just something a little different. Work on Mistaken Arisaka. Yes. Oh shit, look at this thing. Alright, let's take it over to the table here. Take the bolt out. I don't think you can disassemble the bolt itself. There's the trigger group. We take the screws out. Oh my god, those actually come out a lot faster. What the hell? That's just a what, 20% speed increase on what we got on the skill tree? Oh my god. Bro, that's kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's remove this. Yeah, that's kind of insane. Dude. Okay, let's disassemble this entire assembly here. Take the sights off of that. Now, I'm no firearms expert, so I don't know how accurate this all is. All I know is this just seems cool as fuck. So I know this is not entirely okay. I'm trying to remember how to use the control scheme for this. Oh hell yeah, we got some Queen going now. Yath Queen. Sorry, I had to. Is it something up here that needs to be disassembled? No. Oh, I forgot we can. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. So there's something else I'm supposed to disassemble, I think. Sorry, I'm just kind of. Oh, that's part of it. Wait, did I just see a tiny little? Oh no, that's just part of the table. That's part of the blueprints that are down there. I thought that was one of the green highlights. Nope. Oh, this is part of the fun of the game. Like a whole entire treasure hunt. So nothing for that part. There has to be something over here. What the hell? Okay. Is there something on the mag follower? Let's see. It's been so long since I last played this game. This is crazy. So nothing on the mag follower. Okay. That has been disassembled. No disassemble. Oh, of course, the trigger. Doi. Why didn't I think of that? There's something over here on this entire receiver assembly. Again, like I said, I am not a firearms expert, so do not take everything I say seriously. Plus, as I said yesterday in last night's stream, oh, I forgot to take off the butt. Forgot to touch the butt, chat. I don't know why I found that funnier than it should have been. There we are. So everything else is good. Just the butt plate, the trigger holder, the trigger itself, and the trigger guard. So the whole trigger assembly is just basically rusted to shit. The barrel is just broken as fuck. Okay. Okay, we just need to put it down. Oh, of course we need to buy the new one. Okay, so I think what I need to do is okay. The trigger holder and the oh no, we need to do 4. Yes. Flick that baby on. Dude, this is a trip trying to do this when you're a bit buzzed. So but seriously, for real people, don't try to do this shit in real life. It's highly ill-advised to do this stuff when oh, that's how you rotate the part. Okay. Yeah, just do not mix alcohol and firearms for real, even though I said that in last night's stream. Like, seriously, legit, like, don't do this stuff for real. There's only a reason why it's only in video games you can do this. Like, you can do this stuff in GTA. I mean, not like, I don't mean, disassembling weapons and then doing this while you're buzzed, but like, seriously, just disclaimer, don't do this dumb shit in real life, how the hell am I supposed to grab that inner part of the trigger group? Oh, I think I got it. Well, thought I did anyway. Okay, so that's done. Leave the table. I should have probably just done sandblasting instead, but... What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Excuse me. Whew. Goodness me. No, that's the wrong one. Stock and barrel, yes. We need for the Arisaka. Harisaka. Okay, the barrel is $375, and we're only getting $200 from this job. That's... Okay, that's kind of fucked when you think about it. We're losing money on this thing. What the fuck? Okay. We got it. We get a new barrel. Hell yeah, brother. Get that new barrel. Hell yeah, brother. We can put some oil on it. U.S.'s favorite thing. I'll put some oil on that bitch. Put some oil on that. Telling you, Chad, that maybe that's really the only reason why we even decided to go into... No, you know what? That's the alcohol talking. Don't mind that. I was just fixing to say maybe that's the whole reason we went into Venezuela. It was for the oil. I know that joke gets really old. I just thought it was funny. Sorry, I'm a bit buzzed. America. Yeah, well, I'm not going to get into politics. That's not my forte. All right. I'm just here to have a good time and just try to make people laugh, with my bullshit, Just watching some random ass dude on the internet listening to... Okay, what the fuck? Oh, yes. Of course, gotta put the sights back on it. Yes, buddy. I'm just some dumbass on the internet, just streaming his gameplay like I don't know how many other people. I just do this for fun at the moment. I mean, if it takes off, it takes off, cool. Make a lucrative career out of it, cool. But I just gotta do this for fun right now, Yes. We're gonna test this bad boy. Yes. We're gonna put that in our Jeep Wagoneer. We'll give this thing a few test fires and we'll see how this thing functions. Oh, I just realized I forgot about the name of the stream I put up. I thought I was being funny by calling it Sunsmith Gimulator. Excuse me. Sunsmith Gimulator. Don't mind just me and my dumbass humor. All that matters is that if I make people laugh and just forget about the troubles of their day for even just a little bit. Like, this dumbass white boy on the internet. He's funny. Okay, what are the controls again? I forgot. Yeah, that's customization table. What the fuck? Work inciting in. Alright, zero scope. Oh, that's how you aim. Okay. Okay. I just didn't remember how to... Brother, how do I get out of here? Let's say the F to fire cycle. Oh, right. Okay, here we go. Oh, safety's on. I have to load it. Duh, because that's what you have to do when you fire a gun. You have to load it. The old bolt action. So we're shooting a little bit left. Just for windage. Oh, shit! Okay. Yeah, we need to adjust our MOA a little bit. Let's put it right about here. Alright, so we're too far left still. And we're a little bit to the left down. Alright, reload it. Okay, we have to press R to reload. Put a new clip in it. Big difference in that what that is, chat. Jesus Christ, I'm fumbling my words hard. Then again, had some beer, so that would explain it. So we had 2 or 3 hits. Oh, that's the closest we've been so far. Yeah, buddy. Put it right about there. Oh, shit. That was close. Oh, that was a little high to the left. And a little low to the left. Making decent progress, though. I mean, our MOA is surprisingly decent. Oh, we have to reload it. Oh, dead old motherfucker! Put a new clip in that bitch. We're getting close. That was way off. Okay, what placement did I have that in? Oh, okay. That's... Besides that outlier there to the far left. I don't know how you manually adjust the MOA, though. I have no idea. What do we need to do to zero the scope? Okay, so this is how you do it. Let's try 1-to-1. Okay. Okay, I don't remember doing this before. Oh, close. We had to bring our MOA down a little bit. Oh, we almost got it. Okay. Almost got it sighted in. Just about. Yeah. Probably need to bring it down just a smidge. And we need to probably bring it over maybe to 2 MOA. So we're making progress. Let's go ahead and reload. Put a new clip in it. There's a difference between a clip and a mag, chat. Oh! Oh, I think we're onto something here. Yeah, we're onto something here, folks. Yeah, we're onto something here. Look at this. That's probably the tightest group we've had so far. All right. Reload this. No, so we didn't haven't. We didn't haven't. We didn't haven't. Duh. Okay, so our MOA is a little bit off still. Oh, that one was way off. Okay. Yeah, we lost a little bit of progress on that one. We'll try that again, actually. We've almost got this sighted in. Oh. That one was a bit off. So I think what we have to do is... Okay, yeah. Closer. Okay, so we didn't lose any progress on that. That one was a bit of an outlier, because that... Okay. Aim. Okay, that one was good. Got some AC/DC going as we're sighting in a rifle here. Oh, that's a good group right there. I think it's pretty decent as is. I have to really finick with the finagle. Probably finagle with the targeting a little bit. Also, as I said in the previous stream that I played this, you should not be walking around with your gun pointed like that. Gun safety rule number 1, folks. First, primary, ultimate rule. Always treat it as if it's loaded. Do not, under any circumstance, point the muzzle at anything unless you are ready to fire. Only point the muzzle at what you are going to shoot. Do not point that at anyone or anything you do not intend to use it on. That is a serious disclaimer. Okay, so we need to send it back to the client. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I have to get it out of the Jeep. I was like, what the hell? Can I have that back, please? Hello? Oh, there we go. Yeah, they can zero it in some more themselves. That's their rifle anyway. Hell yeah. We are proficient in the Arisaka. Sick. Send that bad boy on back. Actually, let's go back to the mail. Okay, I don't see anything indicating in the mail that they got their gun back. Anyway. Oh, we got some more jobs here. Let's see. Got the Uzi. We got the Rusted Grand. Neglected Duty Rifle. It's the AS Val. Okay. $245 job for that. Okay, Angel Cook. This Val used to be my training tool, but I haven't touched it in months. Bolt is stiff, and I don't want to cause any more damage. I would like to be restored to working order. Appearance is not a priority. Functionality is what matters. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take it. Why not? What to do? Reconfigure, repair, and customize. Test operation, take to the field. Okay. Hey, Roxanne, what's up? Haven't seen you around in a little bit. How you doing? Snooping as usual, I see. I love that old meme. Old Sonic cartoon. Snooping as usual, I see. So I've been playing Rule 34 Turtle now. I'm trying to see if I said that correctly. Before you judge, it's not what you think it is. I don't know, just the fact that the Rule 34 is in the title, it seems a little sus already. Would you care to elaborate on that? The browser game where you choose a character, it's a higher or lower game. Oh. It's not sus, it's the opposite. Okay, I believe you. I think, if anything, if I remember correctly, I think Project Melody actually did a video on that. I've been meaning to watch that because it seems kind of funny, and I think I've seen a couple other VTubers do it. It's been played by a lot of YouTubers. I believe it. I've seen like thumbnails for it, but I've been meaning to check it out because it looks kind of hilarious. Huh, I might have to do that for like maybe a variety week stream. Want to try and beat my streak of 12? Well, tell you what, I'll do that in the next variety week stream, which will be in a couple weeks. So I'm going back to series week next week, but that would be great for a variety week stream for the next one, for damn sure. So, if anything, I should say thank you. If anything, I should say thank you because that's a great idea, actually. I did not think of that. Oh. Hang on a second. Sorry, I heard some knocking at my door. Wasn't sure what was going on. Anyway, hey, weeks. Dad, you forgot the milk. Oh shit, must have been too drunk to remember. See, Dad, this is why Mom left you. But really though, I'll consider that for the next variety stream. That sounds fantastic. There's a good curveball besides the fact that at some point this year I'm actually going to try to and pardon me for butchering the pronunciation, but was it Uma Musume? I think that's how you pronounce. I do have that on my games list for this year, so no, the horse girl racing game. So that is on the list, and I will see if I can include the Rule 34 one as just a major curveball, because I'm sure nobody would expect that from me. Oh my god, I can just imagine how hilarious that's going to sound. Oh my god, you know what I just thought it would be so appropriate for this right now? The song we're listening to? If we were working on a blunderbuss. That would have been fucking hilarious. Is that a... No, never mind. But yeah, I need to... Hang on, let me see if I can make a note of that real quick. See if I can put that down in my notes to see. Sorry, I've had a little bit to drink tonight. I had some beer, so... I mean, what else would you do when working on, virtual guns, of course? Just have yourself some beer and listen to some rock music and... I mean, just hell yeah, America. Let's see, where's my notes app? Rule 34. Excuse me. For Variety Week. Okay. Got it in my phone notes. That will be coming up, so thank you, Roxanne, for the idea. I appreciate that. That's going to make a hell of a curveball. Also might get a few clicks as well. Ah, well. We'll see what happens when it comes to that. You said comes. It's like a Beavis and Butthead moment. Hey, that comes. I just saw a green highlight. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, right there. Take that pin out. Okay, I just saw... Okay, that's the mag spring. Now, one game I will say that I'm very excited to play later this year is Forza Horizon 6. I'm going to try to see if I can get the Ultimate Edition. And then, of course, on my console. And then see if I can stream that via Game Pass on PC. So I want to check that out so bad. Just the only thing is I'm waiting on the official presentation for it on the 22nd. Just to see if it will live up to the hype. And I got to see some gameplay of it, like some test gameplay of it before I consider buying it. Because I know Microsoft has kind of been on a bit of a... Well, it's a bit of an understatement saying they kind of been on a lot of people's shit list as of late. Even I am just kind of questioning whether or not I should continue, keeping Game Pass. They just want to throw AI into everything. Oh, we have Copilot AI and blah, 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 blah. It's like, nobody asked for this, dude. You know? I just need to take a look at some programs and see. I think there's like some, not programs within themselves, but the sort of modifications or something you could do to Windows 11 to reduce a lot of the bloat from the AI. I have been noticing my PC is running okay, but I would just like the fact that it could run better because of the... Oh my god, it actually tells you right up here in the top right corner what you need to do. Anyway, my PC runs okay. It's just I don't want all the Copilot stuff on it, I just wish Microsoft like gave you the option to just opt out of that shit. I don't want to put that extra crap on here that I'm not even going to use. Okay, that's the receiver. So we need the silencer latch, the ejector, and firing pin. That's the hammer. Okay, you know what I just realized? That's the bolt carrier group. I think it's inside the bolt carrier, isn't it? No, that's... Oh, right here. Here's the bolt. Of course, the bolt's a crucial part. Now, the silencer latch. Hello? I'm stuck. The silencer housing, the separator, mag latch. Okay, that's the silencer housing still. What's the latch? Okay, that's the front sight. Now, what is considered the silencer latch? There's the barrel. That's the elevating slide. Slide catch. Sight leaf. Gas tube. Okay, that's the barrel itself. There's the silencer housing. What in the absolute hell? Okay, is it in the receiver somewhere? Ah, this is not helping the fact that I'm buzzed. That's the stock. That's got nothing to do with it. The bolt carrier, the hammer, gas piston bolt. Probably a professional firearms expert's probably watching this right now yelling at me like, it's right there in front of you. You stupid fucking idiot. You know. Again, claim. Disclaimer, I am not a professional expert, so. Wait, did I just see it? Okay, that's the silencer housing. We just looked at that. Oh dear God, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's the gas chamber. That's the barrel. Oh, I think I found it. Yes, there it is. I did it! Okay, so we need sight leaves and mag spring. Rest of this is rusted out. This is all dirty. Man, this thing has been fucked up, bro. So you need to use a sandblasting machine to remove rust. Okay. The forward, we need 3 forward rails. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can buy those. Okay, so we need to buy a forward rail mount. Oh, God. Oh, God damn it. Do we need 3 of these, or do we just need... I should probably buy 3 of them just in case. Sight leaf spring. God damn it. I just had it. Sight leaf. Oh, not lead. Leaf. Sight leaf spring. VSS. Ventores. Oh, wait. No. Let's remove that. That's not what I need. I thought that was it. I guess not. No, it's the ASVAL. Mag spring. Need a mag spring. That's the AKM. Makarov. Uzi SMG. It's the Arisaka. Mag spring. Let's see if we type the whole thing in. Oh, there's 2 pages. I didn't see that. Excuse me. Okay, I thought it... Oh, God damn it. I put the wrong one in the bag. No, we're going to reduce to 0. Okay. Is that everything? Yes. Perfecto. Let's go buy it. Okay, back to shop. Let's see. So we have those parts there in case we need those, which we will. Let's do sandblasting. Yes. Power. Light. Thought I clicked on that. I guess I didn't. I want to try to use a sandblaster for real. It looks like a lot of fun. Okay, that's sandblasted. That's done. Okay, we can just zoom in on that. I was wondering how the hell you did that. Okay, the silencer baffles are... That goes... Wait, what the fuck were those called? Essentially all sandblasting is, chat, is you're just launching sand at like... out of compressed nozzles at high speed just to blast stuff off of it. Hence the name sandblasting. Okay. Sandblasting complete. Yes. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, we need to oxidize parts. Actually, wait, we need to brush some. Before we do that, turn that sucker on. Okay, that one's good. That was good, good. Oh my god, I can't even see it. That's small. Probably how some dudes live their lives. So small I can't see it. Ouch. Oh my god, we got NSP playing in the background. Hell yeah. Let's oxidize some of these. Want to proceed? Yes. Oh, that's right. We gotta put on our PPE, folks. Safety first. Okay, we gotta put it in the soap. Gotta put it in the cold water. The hot salts. And we gotta give it in the cold water rinse again. Hell yeah. Oxidation complete. Oh shit, gas tank's only 39% full. Now we just need to clean. Let's clean these bad boys up. Okay, that's cleaned. Okay, clean this up. This thing's cleaning up nicely. Very nice. Cleaning finished. All right. Now we just need to get our new parts. Put this bad boy back together. This song never fails to make me laugh. Go back to my place. Nothing fancy, just a huge mansion in space. Can you guess what's coming next? Here's a hint, I'm talking about sex. Oh, the mag spring. Yeah, we need to put that in there. Sweet. Let's lube up, chat. Gotta lube up. It's like that Ainsley Harriott meme where he's just aggressively using the olive oil. So you may be wondering, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you when you are drunk? A lot of things. Well, I'm not really drunk. I'm just more buzzed. I'm just having a good time. Not having anything super crazy. Just having a dang old good time, man. Listen to AC/DC while you're doing this stuff. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, put that pin back in there. Oh, excuse me. Nothing like the taste of Irish beer going down and up. Okay, that was disgusting. All right, put that on there. Let's see, we'll put that bolt carrier back in. That's in there. Put the recoil spring, guide rod. Hell yeah. We'll assemble the mag back together. Hell yeah. Mag release is right there. These two pins in there. Put that on there. Put these two pins back in. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. With the front, I think that's the front sight, isn't it? No, it's not. Forget what I said. I'm a bit of a dumbass. Oh, so we had to put these in there. Very nice. We had to press the insert. Imagine if you had to do that for real for anything. Press to insert. That just sounds really dirty. Okay, rear sight leaf is one of the... Oh, we are done. We'll take this bad boy for a spin. Oh, you need to change the gun's attachments. Oh, okay. Now that it's fully assembled, we have to... laser. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. There was that thing we had to get. A retrofit. Laser. Excuse me. There we go. Had to put a laser on his bad boy. Almost level 13 already. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, that's right. We got to click and hold this. Now we can take this to the range, try it out. Put our old Jeep Wagoneer here. I love that's the model they use for the vehicle in this game is old Jeep Grand Wagoneer. I just think that's kind of cool. Very underrepresented vehicle in a lot of media. I don't think there's a reason to really calibrate the... Oh, wait, no. That's the 200-meter target. Oh, that's too far. That's more reasonable right there. Actually, let's reload that. Is there a full auto mode for this? Fire selector. Oh my god, there is. It's full auto mode. Hell yeah. Yeah, there was an enemy on the other side of that. They would have been fucking dead. All right. Put this back on safety. Oh, shit. It's the wrong button. All right, safety's on. All right. Even though it's still very ill-advisable to be walking around like this on the range. But hell yeah. Yes. And as a treat, I'm going to be having myself some brownie brittle hot chocolate marshmallow. I don't know what brand makes this, but apparently they didn't sell enough of this where I work, so it's like $1 a bag. Like crunchy little brownie brittle. It's so good. You may just hear the bag a little bit. Some brownie brittle. I'm gonna take myself another drink here real quick. So good. Send the firearm off back to the client. We'll take another drink. You, sir, are getting your firearm back. Hell yeah. That's the first time we worked on one of those. Very nice. Parts budget was $223 at a $230. We just did it at $223. Wonder how long it'll be before we got to work on Grandpappy's old God's caliber wielding 1911. Oh. God, it's hard to beat Guinness. Anyway. Oh, excuse me. Send back. Anyway, let's go back to the email. Oh boy, what's old Grandpappy got for us? I know it's not easy to run Gunsmith Workshop. This time I have to ask you for a favor. I want my Colt to have a different slide and need you to help me with that. Because of everything that is happening, I don't have much money. Sure, Grandpa. So it would be nice if you could use your CNC to get a controller that will help do it, as the machine itself is not working without. I had to do it before you got Workshop Buff from people who forgot who I bought it, postponed it till now. Sure, Grandpa. I don't have the money. Sure, Grandpa. So we need to reconfigure Grandpa's Colt for CNC. Wait, what the fuck? Is this where the CNC machine is supposed to be? No, I've honestly thought about So I've honestly thought about learning how to use a CNC machine. Oh, no, that's the wrong tab. Oops. Skills. Where chemistry. That's discount. Screwmaster. Cleaning. Wire wizard. Oh, we don't have the... Okay, that's a bit of an issue. I got a joke for you. Okay, what you got for me? Who cooks in a lesbian relationship? Oh my god. Who? I gotta hear this. Neither. They eat out. Oh, that's a good one. Oh shit. Oh, that's funny. Give me a second. Ugh. That's a good one. I like that one. Okay, let's see. He wanted a ported slide. All right. Mount. Anyway, what do you call a gay bar with no stools? Excuse me. Didn't see that coming. A fruit oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh jeez. Where do you get these from? These are honestly quite funny. Oh shit, what do I... Okay. Oh, these are funny. Okay, there we go. That's the barrel. Some will tell you this is the gun that won World War II. 45 ACP. God's caliber. 1911 is God's gun. Divine intervention. It was more than that, Grandpa. There were a multitude of factors involving the end of World War II, Grandpa. Front sight. Okay, it's... Holy fuck. There we go. Let's see. What have we got here? Unnecessary. Okay, so use machine to modify those parts. Okay. So we can just get rid of these, I guess. Okay, removal complete. See if we can take this with us to... Okay, so we can't exactly... I don't think we're able to actually work on the CNC machine yet, because we don't have the... Wait, what the hell? Since when? Okay. This is interesting. So we got a vice grip. Put the slide in there. Close the doors. Oh. All right. Oh, so you can actually just sit here and watch it. All right, that's kind of cool. Wonder how difficult it is to actually try to operate one of these in real life. Because if I'm being honest, the only reason I've been kind of curious about operating a CNC machine is because this is going to sound oddly specific, It's super nerdy as far as car stuff goes, because it is for car stuff. Because I've wanted to figure out how to take an old Ford Crown Victoria, that used to be like a former cop car, and swap the heads on it. Like the standard Ford 4.6 V8 that came in those things were 2-valve, right? Only to find out on the Panther platform, which is what they were built on, there were other versions that had heads that had 3 and 4-valve variants. And I just thought, okay, considering the 3 and 4-valve variants do not bolt directly onto the 2-valve block, how cool would it be to CNC machine a custom set of 4-valve heads that would fit the bolt pattern of the 2 so you get more power out of it? That's the whole reason why I wanted to learn CNC machining. I know it's oddly specific and super geeky, but that was like the whole reason why I wanted to do that. Oh, but man. It'd be cool to kind of manufacture your own parts, though, with CNC, though. $69. $69.69 by Ninja Sex Party. Hell yeah. Shout out to Ninja Sex Party and Dan Avedon. And honestly, I don't know what the actual guy's name is who plays Ninja Brian. But shout out to that guy, too. Oh, we didn't put the front sights on. We don't have the front sights. Oh, it's just floating in the midair like that. Yes! You don't need to take it to the range. I say that ported slide does look pretty cool, though. That's kind of badass looking. Adept. Hell yeah. Send it back to old Grandpappy. Ooh. Request. Holy shit. Our clients are seeking guns meeting their specifications. All-rail Uzi. Oh, okay. Build a custom gun from parts to fit the client's needs or sell one of your own. Oh. We have $1,700, but I don't know if I want to... Okay, I need to have a little bit of money first before I do anything of that sort. Thank you so much. I wonder if others will react to your amazing job with the slide of my colt. You did well, and I hope you will grow into an even better gunsmith. Love, Larry. Okay, Grandpa. I haven't been reading the emails. Anyway. The cheap Winchester that needs some polishing. Or another Mauser C96. I kind of want to do the Winchester or the M4. But then again, we kind of been ignoring the Uzi. Let's see. Yeah, let's do with the old Winchester. I like the old Winchesters. Those are cool. Yes. The old Winchester. Only $100 job, but start work. Old break action double barrel. Hell yeah, dude. I would love a break action double barrel shotgun. They're just There's just something about them that's like old school badassery, you know? The break action they got in these things. I love it. Okay, what else have we got? Let's take a few of these bolts out. Bolt screws, whatever the hell they are. I bolt, I screw. It's like I screw, I nut, I bolt. I saw that on the back of somebody's truck the other day. That made me laugh so hard. I screw, I nut, I bolt. I would put that on my own car, but if I'm being honest, I'm the kind of guy that doesn't really see a lot of action. I find it humorous, but at the same time, it's like, it doesn't apply to me. Oh, the cocking levers. Cocking. It's like the Beavis and Butthead bit. He's that cocking. That's the forearm shoe. Oh shit! This is a little more complicated than I thought it would be. Oh my god! Excuse me. I didn't think that beer would make me so gassy tonight. What the fuck? Joint pin. Joint. Anyway. Uh, that's the barrel block. The trigger plate. Anything on the stock? Nope. That's a nice looking wood stock, though. I do like that. Okay, is it the central mechanism here that I have to focus on? I think so. I don't know. Okay, yeah, there's a piece right there. Tiny little pin. Okay, yeah, you have to be like right on it in order to do anything. Oh, okay. That's everything. Hell yeah, brother. So we just got to clean up some components. Some are missing. Then we just have to scrap some components. Okay, we'll just put that. Oh, speaking of games, it turns out that the Division is getting a major update. And I remember how much I played the hell out of the first game. It's beyond repair and has to be scrapped. Okay, so I have to buy new components before I can scrap those. Okay, that makes sense. Oh god, I haven't heard this song in forever. Don't bring a gun to a gunfight, you lose. knife to a gunfight, you lose. Yeah, it's definitely appropriate for what we're doing. Hell yeah. Doing some manly shit up in this joint. Okay. Okay. Oh. Not all parts can be created in this machine. Oh. Okay. Although I don't know what this entails. Oh, this is actually kind of badass. I like this. All right. This is kind of cool, man. That's beer number 4 down. I bought a 6-pack. Beer number 4. Gonna have me another bite of some brownie brittle. Now we just gotta make some new parts. Holy shit, that one was crunchy. Rotate block. Oh, yeah, we gotta do that to make sure it gets on every side. On every side. What the fuck? I cannot speak English for the life of me tonight. Had a little bit to drink, so leave me alone. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Hold on. Why the fuck? Sorry, I was checking my phone real quick. For some reason, I got an email from Instacart when I never used it. Okay, okay, we just need to put this part on the table. My serpentine. It'd probably just be easier to buy new parts at this point. Then again, I don't know how much it's going to cost to do that, so... So we need... Let's just put in Winchester. Is it the Winchester 21 that we're working on? I think it is. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm usually not like this. Right ejector hammer. That's cocking lever. We need cocking lever. A cock lever. Anyway. Locking bolt latch. Anyway, it's a barrel block. What was it? We needed a right hammer? Was that it? No, we needed a locking bolt catch. Okay, that's there. Barrel block. A barrel block. Where the Oh, it was right there in front of me. Of course. Left ejection sear. $60 for that component. Holy crap. Holy shit. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, I'm so gassy tonight, chat. Forearm catch. Where is the forearm catch? Right here. I was looking right at it. And the top lever. It's probably easy. It's probably cheaper to make my own stuff and I just don't realize it. This top lever plunger. There it is. Alright, what are we looking at for $230? Okay, that's not bad. We're still within the $300 budget. Alright, yeah, we're still within the $300 budget. We're good. We are absolutely grand. Trash Panda. I didn't see what that achievement said. Steam achievement popped up. Okay. Winchester 21 12 gauge. Dude, I would love a double barrel break action shotgun like this. Alright, let's oxidize some parts. Get the bluing process started. Let's get the... Okay. Yes. Get our PPE on. Just the single joint pin. That's all we gotta do. Just a teeny tiny little part. And that should be our part blued. Yes. Request gas delivery. I need gas. Oh, we actually have to do this before we can do anything else. Okay. Just cause it's propane or propane accessories. We sell propane, Bobby. Alright, we just gotta oil it up. We just gotta lube up, chat. Time to lube up. Yeah. Make it nice and slippery. Yeah, boy. Make it all nice and slick. Oh, we gotta zoom in. Remember, boys, gotta lube up your rod, so for the best experience. Remember, fellas, that's what you gotta do. I'm sorry, it's just too funny. It's too easy to make jokes like that. Got some crazy train by Ozzy Osbourne going on right about now. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne, man. What a legend. Going off the rails on a crazy train. Sorry, I've had a little bit to drink. I feel like I can do karaoke. Which, if I had my own place, provided this whole streaming thing takes off, if I had my own place, I'd definitely do karaoke streams, no doubt. I just think that'd be a lot of fun. I mean, I could probably do a lot of country music, but wouldn't hurt to try my hand at some other genres. Even though I got a voice mainly built for country music, probably. Even though I know it's not definitely everybody's forte. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my god. This is probably the most I've ever belched on stream. Oh my god. Put those back in there. Yes, very nice. Speaking of shotguns, I don't know if did you guys ever see, I forgot what the guy's name on YouTube is, but he made like these really cursed like modded weapons in Counter-Strike. And it's like he made one that's like a 16 barreled shotgun or something. It was called the Shot-O-To-To-To gun or something like that. It had like 16 triggers on it and just 16 separate barrels. You had to basically fire it like an accordion. That was really funny. I've seen a little bit of some of his other videos. That guy comes up with some crazy shit. Yes. Yeah, we're just gonna send it back to him. Fuck it. If it don't work, he'll have to send it back anyway, and that means we make more money. Business proposition. Killer business model. If it don't work, they gotta send it back anyway. Let's see. I don't see like any of the other emails regarding. Okay. Ooh, there's a P90. $245 job, but that Mossberg M598-1 though, that's looking kind of good. Massive leak. The Ruger precision rifle was laying on a shelf in the basement, and by sheer bad luck, exactly under a pipe that started leaking on it. Out of the country for a couple months. When I got back, that's what I found out. It may be beyond repair, but I hope somehow rescue. Brother, how in the fuck was your Ruger precision rifle not in a case or a cabinet or safe in the basement? I think you're bullshitting, boy. Anyway. I know this is just a game, but some of the shit they put in here, I think the developers know how to get under some people's skin. Just don't. If you have any type of firearm, make sure that shit is put away in storage, locked the fuck up. So it not only protects it, but make sure at best to make sure it does not taken or used for nefarious purposes. But like, Why would you leave it in the basement under a leaking pipe? Why? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I don't know. I might just do this Mossberg M590 because Mossberg makes some killer shotgun, killer shotguns, and the 590 is no exception. So I got an even worse joke. A joke so bad that you will not only laugh but will also be shocked. Oh Lord, is this going to be a joke that will get me canceled? Well, I say that as if I'm relevant, which I'm really not. So, also just let the fur fly on that one. Canceled on sites you don't even use, so don't worry. Well, I use Twitter, but they cancel people over the dumbest shit every day anyway, so. You could say you like the color blue and they say you are absolute racist, fascist, bigoted, Nazi-loving person if you liked blue instead of red. Anyway. What's a pedo's favorite? I think I see where this one's going. Kindergarten. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's fucked up, bro. I think that was Jeffrey Epstein's favorite clientele. Too much. Oh, Jesus. Say, work on Shorty into longer weapon with wood. Wood. Anyway. I kind of saw that one coming, but I was just like, "Oh my God." That's oh my God. Let's see. Old Mossberg 590A1 here. Yeah. Excuse me. Jesus Christ, dude. Last time I drank Guinness, I was not this gassy. I don't know. Then again, it's been a while since I've had beer. I don't know. It's just, I have the weirdest relationship with beer. Like, some of them I don't find, like, the majority of it that I've ever had has been, like, really bitter. And it's kind of off putting. So it's like, I don't know if I want to drink this again. But there's just some, like, for instance, Guinness, just like regular Guinness. No, it's a dark beer. I have no issues with. It's like I actually like the taste of it. The more, or is what they say, the chewy ones, you know. But then it's just like it makes me extremely gassy and just makes me burp a lot for whatever fucking reason, you know. I, I don't know, bro. All I know is that when it comes to that, I haven't a brand I haven't had in a while is Samuel Adams though. I know that they're Boston Lager. That was like the day I turned 21. I actually went out and bought a Samuel Adams Boston Lager as my um first alcoholic drink I've ever had. I honestly thought the Boston Lager was all right. But God, man, Samuel Adams is expensive for what it is. I mean, it's decent beer, but like, oh my God, you know. Then again, I say that like Guinness isn't expensive because you know it's made in Ireland, and then they have to. Well, no, they have. No, they have breweries here in the U.S. I think they got one in New Jersey. Somewhere it's somewhere in the Northeast. I know that for sure. But I mean, after, I mean, I'm not trying to brag or just sound make anyone feel bad about themselves. But after going to Ireland in 2020 before the COVID broke out before the COVID broke out. Anyway, before COVID really took things over, um, I got to try a fresh pint of like genuine Guinness, like fresh Irish made Guinness. I'm so upset that I only had got to have one pint of it. But oh my fucking god. It's like the best beer I have ever had in my life. That is not an exaggeration. I still think about it to this day. Like 6 years ago at this point, because it was in January when I went in 2020. And I was at Sean's bar, and I don't remember what specifically. Um, oh, safety mechanism. I forgot they had this safety mechanism mounted on these 500 series shotguns up here. But anyway, I don't remember what specific city or county it was in Ireland, but it was at Sean. It was a place called Sean's Bar, which was a really cool place to check out. But just that first sip of that freshly brewed Guinness, like the genuine Irish made Guinness, just was. Ugh. It was heaven. And it made me think of that song from the band Scrum, Heavenly Brew, I think it's what it's called, or it's just called Heavenly. I can't remember. The song that goes, "In my town, there's an old pub called Heaven." Something like that. I don't have it on this playlist, but it's pretty good. But anyway, that and there's another brand I got to try, which I was told was only exclusive to Ireland, but we do have it here stateside because, in fact, the liquor store not too far from where I live actually has this beer. It's called Smithwick's. It's a red ale. That was also really good. But no, they sell 6-packs of it at that store. Had it a couple times, man. That's good stuff. But anyway, that's enough about me talking about beer. So sound like an absolute alcoholic discussing that. I don't know. All right, what do we need to do? There's some parts that may need. Hang on, I'm still buzzed. So remove unnecessary parts. There are some parts that needs to be removed. Okay, so what needs to go? Okay, there's the short barrel, not needed in configuration. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, because we're changing this to the long wooden stock. Yeah, because we're getting rid of the foregrip, the short action slide. Now, this is kind of funny because this configuration for this Mossberg shotgun is exactly what I would do if I had one. Because I am the kind of guy that wants like a granddad looking shotgun, you know? All right, let me see. I found you a shirt. I dare you to order this. Hang on. And we just exit out of Windows here, out of the game real quick. I want to take a look at this. Call of Duty. I've seen that picture, but I've seen that picture. Somebody put that on his shirt. Oh my god. What site is this? What's the website? Is unethicalthreads.com. I just scrolled down and I've seen a couple that I would. Oh my god! I dare you to order this. I dare you to order it. I might actually get that. Just as a, I have that in my bookmarks. I have to wait till I get a little bit more money saved up before I can order that. That's great. Do it and order it. Wear it for a stream. Well, thing is with that, I have to get another webcam first before I can do that. So out of fucking context, it'll be even funnier. Absolutely, I agree. I have to get another webcam first because the one I had just up and stopped working on me, and I haven't gotten around to getting another one, but I might be getting one soon. I don't know. I can't confirm that just yet, mainly because work schedule sucks. My job is not really all that great, but I don't know. But I'll try to get another webcam, see if I can, and but yes. While we're on the topic of this, the stuff I found at the bottom of the screen of this listing. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is hilarious. So they have a hat that says working hard, hardly working. Those are scratched out. But underneath that, it says hard while working. Then there's another one where it's in the font of the Doom logo and it says Goon Eternal. And then it's another one. I might actually buy this one just because of how absolutely hilarious I think this is. I would wear this on stream, this one. It looks like the Dr. Pepper logo, but it says Dr. Pegger. Now, to me, that's hilarious because I love Dr. Pepper. Oh, Jesus. I need to save these. That's grand. I love that. Just imagine being on stream wearing these shirts and people be like, what the fuck are you wearing, bro? But yes, I do have this one saved, so. Oh, that's funny. I love that. Craft custom. Okay, hang on. Let's see what the objectives are. Thank you for sending that link, by the way. That's absolutely hilarious. I love that. All right, so for the Mossberg 590A1, we need to clean some parts, use the CNC mill to create a new metal part, craft custom wooden parts. This build will require making new parts from wooden planks. Oh, this is blanks, so this is planks. Buy parts, there are missing parts, go to PC and buy new ones. Okay. Let's see what this is about over here. Oh, this is woodworking. Sick. Okay, match original. Okay, so we actually have to stencil this stuff out of a solid block. Turn on the saw. Oh, this is new. Oh, this is dope. Of course, as a man, I am just entertained by the most simple of things. Just file it down. Okay, That's cool. Get to craft your own components for this. Let me take some sandpaper. Sand it all down. What grit sandpaper are we using for this? We're using 300, 400, couple thousand. All right, leave the table. Okay, that's pretty dope. I like that. Okay, open the CNC doors. Start machine. Oh, of course. Doesn't do that on its own. Of course. Excuse me. Ooh. That's number 5 down. One more beer to go. Seriously, I don't condone doing this shit in real life though. Do not mix alcohol and firearms. Bad idea. Extremely bad idea. Only in video games is it okay. Because you're not actually hurting anybody or putting anyone's life in danger. I've already said this earlier in stream, but seriously, it's a major disclaimer. Don't be a fucking idiot. While we wait for this one to have some brownie brittle. I honestly don't know if the mic is picking up the crunching. But those are so crunchy. So goddamn delicious. Okay, let me see. Clean parts, oxidize. Oh, we have to create another part. That's right. Let's go ahead and make the parts first before we clean those. All right, let's get her started. The elevator assembly. I think it's for the pump mechanism. Oh, shit. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry about that. I guess you guys didn't know, but I'm extremely skilled for a reason. I have the capability and the talent to choke on my own spit for no fucking reason. So, ladies, you just need to take a number and get in line. Ladies, one at a time, please. Anyway. Might as well be. I may as well just be like the beta version of the Roach King, aka Asmongold. I just don't have a house. I'm not popular and not exactly good looking, so. Well, at least my room is not as crazy as his was, but still. He's got people out here saying like, oh, he's actually very dateable. I was like, well, I mean, I can kind of see that. I mean, I was like, okay, I kind of see where they're coming from, but still at the same time, it's like shit. It's like I feel like I'm inferior to Asmongold. He's the Roach King. He is the alpha male Roach King. Eat your heart out, Andrew Tate. Fuck you. All right. What do we got going on over here? With the wood finishing. We get to polish our wood. That's what I'm going to do later tonight. Ayo. I had to. I'm sorry. I have the sense of humor of a teenager sometimes. But do I have any regrets? Absolutely not. Life's too short to not laugh at funny shit. You know? Ugh. Excuse me. That has some gusto to it. Once more with feeling. I know, I'm just one of the most attractive people ever I know. So let's go ahead and get Winchester off of that. Okay. So we need the long action slide. Add it to our basket. We need the long barrel. The firing pin. Okay, there's the firing pin. It's $5. Long mag tube. What is this, like a 7+1, or what's the mag capacity on this bad boy? Long mag spring. World War II, he'd light him up just for fun. Oh, Primus. Gotta love it. Oh, we gotta get the parts first. Doi. Oh, duh, I gotta do this. God, listening to Primus now is making me want to play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater again. I mean, I was never really big into the skateboarding scene, but God, the first game was amazing. WWJ dude, let's go. Hey, Chris, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stop. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Thanks, man. Appreciate you stopping by. How's it going? You've been playing some more Arc Raiders as of late? Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. What other parts did we have to... Okay. Of course, we have to do that for the action. Pump action. Because it's a pump action shotgun, so we have to have... Of course, we have to lubricate it. So if it don't slide, what's the point? Sorry, I just think the lube jokes are funny when it comes to... When it comes to Gunsmith Simulator. No diddy. I'm just having a great time tonight, folks. First variety weeks of the new year, and things are already popping off, man. I love it. I need to configure some stuff on StreamerBot. See if I can give you, see if I can give people an automatic shout out for entering chat. That'd be great. I still have a lot left to learn when it comes to the streaming sphere, but oh my god. While I'm on the topic of that, the last 6 months of when I've started have basically just been kind of a test to figure things out, learning new things, and things of that nature. And man, have I learned a lot. And there's still so much for me to learn. I know English, I promise. But there's still so much left for me to learn when it comes to the streaming sphere and everything. And it's been very interesting because there's a lot. It's like a whole streaming has been a whole new world for me to just learn and figure like what the etiquette is and everything else in between. And it's been rather eye-opening. It's like I was just aware of streaming but not actually involved with it, if that makes any sense, you know? But it's been a great learning experience. Just figuring this stuff out. And it's been honestly super cool, and I've met a lot of great people doing this so far. Oh, shit. Fucking help. Sorry, I had something on my screen. We're going to take this bad boy to the range. But yeah, it's just been... It's been a lot of learning. And... it's been honestly kind of a lot of fun because I've been learning like new skills on how to implement stuff into software, like streaming programs, like broadcasting software such as like OBS, and now my primary platform, which is Meld Studio. Shout out to the Dell. I can't talk for shit tonight, but say shout out to the devs of Meld Studio. Incredible people, great staff, just solid product altogether. I absolutely love it. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, sorry I got caught up in this. So what is the mag capacity on this thing? What the hell? Anyway, shout out to the developers of Meld Studio. They are some of the most incredible and helpful people I have ever come across when it comes to a piece of software. Like earlier, it was last year actually, when I was playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. I was having issues trying to figure out how to make sure Meld picked it up. Because OBS was picking up. I originally started out using OBS. Then I heard about Meld and I thought, okay, well, let me give this a go and see what it's like. Great piece of software. I love Meld. But Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 is a game from 2002, and it was the PC port that I was trying to run, right? So OBS was able to pick it up, but for some reason Meld wasn't. And I made a post about it on Twitter to the staff. I was telling them, I said, hey, there's a game I would want to run, but for some reason Meld is not picking it up. So they were just like, All right, well, just hop on our Discord, let us know, open a ticket, and we'll see what we can do to help you out. I was like, all right, cool. So that's exactly what I did. They actually walked me through it step by step. And that's how I was able to stream Hot Pursuit 2, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. It took a little bit of finagling, and it was a little bit finicky, the game itself, but because it's from 2002 and PC gaming at that point was not really quite that optimized compared to now. But I was able to stream it. Meld was able to pick it up, and that's how I was able to stream it. So, and there's also a guy on the staff who, well, two people on the staff that are incredible people. I can't remember the name of the other guy, but he is one of the developers for it. Super helpful, super awesome guy. I'll have to look him up on Twitter. He actually follows me on there, and I follow him. It's a mutual thing. Super helpful guy, super cool. And the other guy who works for it, his name, he goes by the name of Ice Age Sin. Super cool dude. He works with Meld, and he has been so helpful. He's very informative, super chill guy, just all around. And I honestly just cannot endorse Meld Studio enough. Because, I mean, you got a solid staff behind the product. They stand by it. They are willing to help you with random bullshit like I did with Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. They were actually willing to help walk me through on how to make sure their software picks it up and everything. It's awesome. I love it. So if anyone on the Meld Studio staff is watching the stream, thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I love Meld Studio. It has easily simplified everything I needed, and I have not had a single issue with this piece of software ever since I started using it. So, mad love, mad shout out to Meld Studio. And also, another place I'd love to give a shout out to is also Dubby Energy. Solely on the basis that not only is their product legitimate and solid, I actually have tried at least 3 things of Dubby Energy at this point, and I have not experienced any negative side effects. It's another company that's within the realm of, like Glitch and Gamer Subs and, G Fuel and all that, but they're pretty new from what I understand. It's still pretty new. W Energy is still pretty new, but they, even though I'm basically a nobody when it comes to the content creation space and live streaming, they were doing they had an open application just for anybody of any size to apply for their partner program. And I just thought, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? I'll just give it a go. See what happens. Because there was no real strict guidelines they had when it came to this kind of thing. Damn, even at 100 meters, this thing's accurate as fuck. Holy shit. Anyway. So I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just go ahead and apply. See what happens. I got accepted into the program. I was like, oh my God. I was completely blown away by that. And so I actually have an affiliate link to anybody that's willing to buy some Dubby. It is exactly what they say it is. The claims are legit of what they say the product actually works. It is a good product. So, actually, hang on, a side note. Okay. The way this is configured, this 590, the way this is configured, with the wooden stock and the foregrip, minus the Picatinny rail on the top of the receiver there. It just needs a heat shield over the barrel. This almost looks exactly like a Mossberg 590 retrograde. Like, all it needs is to get rid of the Picatinny rail, put a heat shield over the barrel. That looks like a real shotgun that Mossberg sells, a real variant of the 590 they sell, the 500 series anyway. I want that one so bad. It looks so cool. But anyway, I'll get onto the whole shotgun with the wood furniture thing later. Actually, here in a little bit after this, but anyway, W Energy, I think from what I understand, is still pretty new when it comes to the... Excuse me, I'm a little bit gassy. Anyway, even though you guys already couldn't tell by the constant belching and burping earlier. Anyway, W is still like really new when it comes to the scene of... Oh, shit. Sorry. Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. But anyway, they are still really new, from what I understand, to the scene when it comes to... It comes to like energy supplements and, well, not supplements, but like the energy drink realm. Like, again, like similar to like Glitch and Gamer Subs and G Fuel and all that. But they are doing everything they can. They are going all out on their efforts, and I have to applaud them for this. It's honestly impressive, the fact that I'm going to go ahead and just lay everything out here on stream. Even though Glitch, I like Glitch's product. It's good. They also follow me on Twitter. This is no ill will towards Glitch whatsoever. Glitch has good product. I can vouch for that. Just from what I've seen, the effort from Dubby compared to Glitch, even though I was never part of Glitch's affiliate program or partner program or nothing. From the effort from what I've seen from Dubby has been amazing. I have had a little bit of an issue with an order I placed. It took them at least a couple of weeks to try to get a shipment issue sorted that I had on a product that I ordered. But they were very responsive, very communicative. They kept in touch. They said, it's like, yeah, they were sending me emails like the very next day, if not sooner, saying, okay, yeah, we heard you. I'll get with our manager of the warehouse, shipments and everything, and we'll see what we can find out what's going on. The very next day, I got confirmation of the product finally being sent out and everything. And just... they've been great as far as communication goes, and I appreciate that so much. And I get it, there's still growing pains when it comes to expanding their lineup, trying to get their operations and logistics in order. I completely understand that. They've been really great with communication so far. And so that leaves a massive impression on me. So... like I said, I'm not throwing shade at Glitch or nothing. I like Glitch. If I could be part of their program, I could be too, but that would be a bit of a conflict of interest since I'm part of, Dubby's partnership program. But for someone like me, communication when it comes to this type of thing, their team is great. I love it. They've been really good with me. They've been very cooperative, responsive, everything. So it's not just the product that I endorse, because their product is legitimate. I love their product. I have tried 3 different things from Dubby, but it was the fact that they actually keep in touch with their people. Their PR is fantastic. They're the people that they have as the median to communicate with the creators that are affiliated with them. Fantastic. So I am legitimately endorsing Dubby. I stand with them. So, I mean, if you guys want to get some product from them, go get some. Try some for yourself. They stand by their claims and everything. So I give them a thumbs up. I endorse it. Because they had a really cool thing they do is I don't know if this is specifically allowed, but I'm sure I'll probably get an email if it isn't. But they have a thing within their creator program, like their partnership, where you're able to get what's called a chef's choice as far as one of their flavors go. And they sent me this tub of Japanese yuzu fruit flavor. Oh my god, it is good. Like, I love it. And they even have other flavors which are non-caffeinated. It's more focused on hydration. Those are fantastic too. I think the ones I got to try were grapefruit and like a lemonade. Those were super delicious. I loved them. And I actually felt better after having them because I think they got electrolytes in them and everything. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my whole shtick about Dubby. Go try some. Go order some. I could probably put some in the chat put my affiliate link in the chat right now. So give me just a second here. Let me go ahead and type in this command here. Hopefully it doesn't just bomb the chat with like 6 or 7 links. We'll see what happens. Oh, Jesus Christ, it did it again. Fuck. I need to go into StreamerBot and figure out what's happening with that. I'm so sorry, folks. I don't know why it does it 3 times on YouTube and 3 times on Twitch. I have to have Twitch enabled in order to post links for whatever reason. And 3 times on Kick. I don't know why it does this, but... Anyway, if you want to get some, just use my affiliate code. Go try some for yourself. You can just get like the cheapest stuff. I don't really care about the kickback all that much. But it's legitimate. It's good product. I highly recommend it. Anyway, enough rambling about that. Let's get back to Gunsmith Simulator. Anyway, see what Grandpa Larry has to say here. Hey, you know there's a simple but exciting way to test your familiarity with a specific gun model. You should do it only when your own guns. It would be very rude to do it on a client's gun while you're working on it. Take it to a big fat table, start up a timer, and then completely disassemble and assemble it in one go. A rifleman would train with field stripping their service weapons, but as gunsmiths, we can take any gun to pick it up apart, blah, blah, blah. So basically, you're just timing yourself doing this. Okay. Cool. Ooh, we get to work on a Glock. Well, there's also an AKM we can work on. Ooh, do I want to work on the AK or the Glock? Are we going to go Russian or Austrian? Let's see, let's read the description of the Glock 17 first. Port a barrel in a Glock. This gun was condemned to scrap on our local shooting range. It was rented out to some yahoo that abused it, and an instructor decided it was not worth the trouble to fix it. I took this gun, and I hope you can fix it from its terrible shape, and then make some serious modifications, including porting the barrel. Okay. I'll show him that it was still salvageable, and it shall serve on the range for many more years. Alright, what's the case for the AKM, then? I have a problem with stock and barrel covers in my gun as they look quite bad. I believe there wasn't any laminate added. I don't exactly know how you make wooden parts look so good, so I believe you can handle it and make them look nice. $300, and that's the only thing we got to do is just the wood furniture? Meanwhile, we got all this shit to do for the Glock. Yeah, we'll do the AKM easily. We're working on an AK rifle. We're going Russian for this round. Work on the AK, brother. An actual wood handle, or is that Bakelite? Bakelite, I think that's what they call it. I would like to have an AK for real, if I'm being honest. I just think they kind of look cool. Yeah, I think all we gotta do is the wood furniture. I don't think there's anything else that we have to really do to it. Sukablit. I had to. If you're working on a Russian weapon, you gotta speak at least a little bit of Russian. Niet. You know? Da. If anyone from Russia's watching my stream, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. All right. Hopefully I'll be able to pronounce it correctly. I think it's pardon my if I say it like a stereotypical American. I think it's Kalishnikov. I remember watching like a brief like a YouTube Shorts video about this. I need to watch like a full-blown sort of documentary about the history of the AK, about the Kalishnikov, the story of it. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. That would make for a really interesting series stream. Playing the Metro games, Metro 2033 and 34. I've been wanting to read the novels because I heard they were really good. Although I don't know if I got them on my Xbox, but I don't know if I can do that with PC Game Pass. That's the issue. But from what I've heard, the Metro games are very, very good. I only got to play just like a very brief portion of one of them. Geek extractor. Oh my god, where's the extractor on the AK? I feel like such a fucking idiot. Okay, that's the inner recoil spring part. Oh my god, where is it? Is it in the receiver? No, it's not. There's the trigger body. The backside body. That's the backside roller. Oh my god, where's the extractor on this thing? I feel like such an idiot. Then again, I'm American. I'm familiar with the AR platform, not AK. Mad respect to the AK platform, though. Things are built like fucking tanks, dude. That's the whole point of them. That's the fire selector for the inner part, the mag catch. Jesus Christ, where the fuck is it? I feel like such an idiot. Legitimately, like if anyone from Russia is watching this, they're probably screaming at me right now. It's like, oh, you stupid American. It's okay. I don't take offense to it. At least I have a sense of humor. I could take a few hits. For example, my my kick moderator here, Roxanne, has made the joke before and said I look like a Timu Jacksepticeye and apparently had taken Uber to get between my eyebrows. That was really fucking funny. Back when my webcam was working. So if any Russians are watching this and calling me names, man, you're more than welcome to. Okay, that's the backside body. That's not the extractor. Backside leaf. Trigger. Okay. My God. It's the hammer lever. Where in the absolute fuck is this thing? That's the fire selector. The bolt carrier. The bolt. Top barrel. It's the hook, the disconnector. It's part of the trigger. It's literally just one single part. Jesus Christ, where the fuck is this thing? Backside inner roller, top barrel. No, it's not there. That's the handle. Little part. Top cover. Inner recoil spring. So it has to be around the internal mechanisms here with the... Jesus Christ, where the fuck is it? Because we already checked the receiver. That's the backside lock. Oh, God. I feel so goddamn stupid not knowing where this is at. Recoil spring. That's the top cover. I don't think it's in the top cover, is it? That's the bolt carrier group. Oh my God. It was in the bolt. Oh God. I never claimed to be a smart man, but... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna scrap these. Okay, so that... Okay, we need to buy a new part for that. We just need to clean that. Okay. Let's go CNC a new machine. CNC a new machine. CNC machine a new part is what I'm trying to say. Oh my God. You see, we need to machine a new part, yes? Need to put it in CNC machine. Igor will handle CNC machine while Ivan does the other thing with polishing the wood. Apologies if that's not so great. I'm trying to be an aspiring voice actor. And trying to do different accents is part of it. Ugh. That's the last beer down. A 6 out of 6 drink. Wonder if there's a lot of people viewing my stream right now. They're probably wondering, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? A lot of things. Yeah. I could tell you my life story, but this isn't the stream for that. I'm just some buzzed American who had some beer that's also chowing down on some brownie brittle, playing Gunsmith Simulator, rambling on about fucking nothing. So take that as you will. So we need to create 3 more parts. Anyway, I need to see... I need to check this real quick. Let's see, who created the AK rifle? Oh my god. I'm so buzzed I can't even spell. I'm just trying to chap. I'm trying to type. I'm so fucked off, bro. I'm a little bit more than beyond buzzed, I think. Anyway. I'm having a damn good time, though. Anyway. Oh, hang on. Oh, so the AK, it says the name of Kalishnikov's greatest invention stands for Automat Kalishnikova, 1947, the year it was first produced. Okay. But who invented it? I heard the name, but I don't remember who it was. Is it Mikhail Kalishnikov? I think is what it... I think that's how you pronounce it. Mikhail Kalishnikov. Let's see, he was a Soviet, and what's it? Hang on. This is Wikipedia, though. I'm not really sure if I... Yeah, Mikhail Kalishnikov created the AK... Oh, this is the... First 2 results that came up were Wikipedia and Reddit. I don't really take those into consideration all that much as credible sources, but... Oh, the Smithsonian. The American History Museum. They actually have a whole thing about the AK-47. Very nice. Smithsonian's definitely credible. You know, let's go ahead and get this component made real quick before I continue reading it. Looks like we got a little bit of a history education stream going on here too. Inject a little bit of some learning new stuff today. So let's see what the Smithsonian says about the AK-47. Physical description. Hang on, what? Chinese-made AK-47 assault rifle marked with 66 triangle. What the? What? This is the Smithsonian. What the fuck are they talking about? Unless it's like a... Okay, let's just talk about one they have in their museum that's of like a Chinese knockoff, which I don't understand why they would. There's a few prime examples of legitimate AKs made in 1947 made that could have displayed in their museum. What the fuck? Well, let's see what the rest of this description says. AK-47 was designed by Mikhail Timofeyevich Feyevich. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Mikhail Timofeyevich Kalishnikov. Kalishnikov was drafted into the Soviet Army in 1938 while serving as a tank driver mechanic. He became interested in the operation of firearms. After being seriously wounded in 1941, he was given 6 months of leave and spent that time designing a submachine gun. God damn it. I can't talk. Give me a second here. I can't quite multitask with this. Anyway, I was given 6 months leave and spent that time designing a submachine gun with his machinist friend, Ksenia Kravchenko. I think that's how you pronounce it. In 1946, Kalishnikov sent the main artillery commission in Moscow his drawings for a new gas-operated rifle based on the M43 cartridge. The committee gave him the go-ahead to create a prototype. From 1946 to 1948, work progressed on the Kalishnikov rifle. In 1949, one of the rifles, the Avomat Kalishnikova Obrazets, 1947, I think that's how you pronounce it, was accepted by the Soviet Army and quickly dubbed the AK-47. Oh. Very interesting. See, this is the kind of thing, these are the kind of things I like to do in my streams, is just learn about history, you know? Some historical things, learn about like where things came from, how they got there, like what their origins were, things of that nature. Because it's always interesting to learn about the origins of things. Alright, back in the cold water. But yeah, that's kind of like what I did for Christmas streams. We actually had one of the days I did on my Christmas stream was we learned about some historical stuff when it comes to certain Christmas traditions and like where they came from, how they started, where they originated from, like what parts of the world that they're practiced in, kind of thing. So I thought that was super cool to learn about. So it's always really interesting to me to figure out like the origins of stuff and like where they came from, how they started, things of that nature, you know? That's just me being a fucking geeky ass, so not everybody's into that kind of thing. Also, speaking of which, this Blink 182 song kicks ass. Carry me home, na 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 na. I love this song. All the small things. Okay, there we go. I just need to take some sandpaper, sand these fuckers down. Yeah, getting some of that wood furniture on there. Yeah, buddy. Take these pieces. Hell yeah, brother. Fuck yeah, brother. Go make this look real nice. Finish these bad boys off. Yeah, wood furniture on guns is very underrated. Very underappreciated. Because, like, as I was saying earlier, when it came to the whole shotgun thing, when I was working on the Mossberg 590A1, was on the basis that there's a guy I watched on YouTube. I think he was a former Marine, But rest in peace, God rest his soul. Paul Harrell, I think is, I don't know how you pronounce his name properly. But anyway, if anyone in the chat knows who he is, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But he made a damn good point that really changed my perception on shotguns, especially when it comes to using it for home defense. Was is this what you would want to do if you had a 12 gauge shotgun, meant for home defense? You might want to consider getting one with wood furniture so that it looks like an old grandpa shotgun. Because in the event you have to use it for home defense or in a self-defense situation and you're in court, so the jury would work more in your favor for the jury if they see an example, if they presented what the weapon that was used looked more like an old grandpa type of weapon than something that's like all solid black and tactical looking. So I was like, holy shit, he's right. Because anytime you see like a solid all black sort of tactical like rifle or something like that, it's always being like, oh, solid, big black gun is bad, But if you just see something that looks like an old grandpa shotgun or something, it's like that's going to work out better for you in your favor. And I was like, huh, he's got a good point on that. So ever since then, if I was to get a 12 gauge, I want something that just got wood furniture on it. It looks old school. I mean, even though something like a Benelli M4 would look, it would go hard as fuck, but all solid black and, scary looking. So I was just like, you know what? Let's go for something more old school look when it comes to a 12 gauge. Plus, I mean, the wood furniture looks really nice too. Anyway, that's enough about that. Let's just get back to finishing this AK up. Oh, excuse me again. Holy shit. All right, we'll put the wood furniture back on there. Hell yeah, brother. All right, we'll put that on there. Oh, beautiful. This thing is coming together nicely. I love how this is looking. I like it a lot. Didn't the song just play earlier? God, I thought Spotify improved their fucking shuffle feature. Oh, but then again, the CEO is investing his money into drones for warfare, so what else would I expect? Anyway. Although, if I'm actually being honest, I don't know if that's actually true or not. I just heard rumors about apparently the CEO of Spotify is putting his money into investing his money into drones for warfare. Hey, take this boy to the range. Oh, man. All right. full auto mode, semi-auto. All right. All right. Oh, we have to remove the mag. Full bullets, full on the charging handle. Charge the hammer. All right, it's on full auto. Let's go semi-auto setting. Safety is engaged. Nice. Take this bad boy to the range. Oh man, speaking of AKs, there was one I saw on this website. I cannot remember what it's called now. But they had, I think it was like genuine Eastern European made AKs on there. They had one of those with the redwood furniture. Oh my god, they look gorgeous. So I was like, if I ever get an AK, I want one of those, you know? The redwood furniture, they look so goddamn good. Oh shit, I didn't realize it was on it was on automatic mode. There's semi-auto mode. All right, safety's on. All right, let's try semi-auto one more time. Bitchin'. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think this thing works. That's the beauty of the old AK, of the AK rifle, is just, you could just drag it through so much shit and it will still work. Like, no matter what the fuck you throw at it, it's just still gonna fire, you know? That's how tough and rugged those things are. So, seriously, mad props to the Russians for making something incredibly badass, you know? Yeah. And we're at level 16. Right on. Alright, I think we got time for maybe just one more. Oh boy, what does Grandpa Larry have for us now? Hello, my favorite gunsmith. I have a task for you, and this one may be difficult to accomplish. I would like you to modify the muzzle in my M590A1 shotgun. I believe you are up to the task, and I sent you both gun and tools to work on it, as you need them to work with lathe. What do you mean, the lathe? It will take some time to get it, but I believe in you. You did all weapons I sent you with such a precision that I think you are ready for it. Good luck, my grandson. Love, Larry. Okay. Alright. What the fuck you got for us now, Gramps? Muzzle crown. So we're just mainly working on the muzzle for this? Is that all we're looking for? And okay, I guess we gotta disassemble this entire thing. The front sight. Alright, so that's all we gotta do. So The barrel's damaged, and okay, that's all we got to do. Leave the table. Use the lathe to fix the damaged part. Nice. Okay, so is this where we're able to manufacture like our own barrels and such? Oh, never mind. Move away from apron. Pick up file. Pick up file from where? Oh, right here. Pick up sandpaper. So what kind of grit sandpaper are we using here? Jesus. So many moving pieces to this. Is this how it actually is for using a lathe? I have no experience when it comes to machinery like this, so I have no idea. Pick up lapping tool. Okay. Okay, that's pretty extensive. I don't know if it's like that for real, but oh, I thought we were putting a muzzle on this thing. You just fixed the barrel. Okay. Testing is completed. Send that back on to Gramps. Alright, let's see if we can work on something real quick. What time is it? 11:52. Let's see if we can do it just a quick one. My goodness, the muzzle looks great. Helps a lot with accuracy when shooting. Thank you for such good work. I believe you can share all of your skills with others and fix any gun in the world. Good luck with your journey, young gunsmith. Love you forever, Grandpa Larry. Okay, Gramps. Let's see. All right. All right, we'll work on one more, then we'll call it a night. Let's see. Winchester 21. We haven't worked on an M4, I think. We haven't done an Uzi in a while. We'll work on another Car 98. Or just another car. I don't know if it's a Car 98, but yeah, it's a Car 98. It says right there. Contracts description. Some parts of this weapon are missing. I couldn't find them, so please check this gun for me. If you find anything else damaged, I will, of course, pay for fixing. Also, I would like some nice pattern on stock, maybe camo, but I believe you will find what's best for it. It's $100, so let's work on another Car 98. Fancy car. All right. Let's disassemble this bad boy. Excuse me. Take the bolt out. All right, yeah, we'll work on this one, then we'll wrap up stream after this. So we'll take the bands off of that. That component off. One of the... I'm trying to see what the name of the parts are here, but... There's the barrel. There's the trigger group. Okay, so we have the butt plate. Hey, butt. Anyway. Hey, bottom. Alright, stock ring. Is there one on the other side? I believe there is. Yes. Alright, so firing pins, safety, the bolt stop cover, the sear and trigger are busted. So it's missing an extractor. Floor plate, mag, and the follower. That's just dirty. This one we can probably get rid of. What are some broken ones we could just get rid of? Okay, never mind. So let's just go ahead and exit the table. CNC mill to create a new metal part. All right, let's see. Stock and barrel. Okay, car. Firing pin spring. Let's see. Bolt stop. Hang on. Bolt stop cover. We need one of those. Let's see. We need a safety. I'm looking to see what we can get on this front page here. We need a firing pin. No firing pin spring. Safety is not on this page. There's what? 4 pages. Oh my god. Safety. Nope. Extractor. Yes. The floor plate. Okay, floor plate's not on here. Follower. Nope. The sear. Nope. How about the trigger? I'm not seeing that either. Wait, was the floor plate one of those? Yes. We need a mag spring. Yes. The follower. Oh, there were all 3 of those pieces were right there next to each other. Anyway. Safety. Yes. Sear. Trigger, we need that. There's the sear right there. Perfect. $155. Almost said budget, but the budget was $190. Anyway. Actually, what we need to do first is CNC some parts. Extractor collar. Yeah, this will be the longest part of this whole entire rebuild. Sitting here waiting for this stuff to be rebuilt. Now we just gotta flip it over and then it would be done. So while we're doing this, let's look up the history of the Car 98. Excuse me. Whew. Alright. Hang on a second. I'm trying to look up some sources about Car 98. I mean, might as well since we're working on one. Anyway, what is the history of the Car 98K? Anyway, the Mauser Carabiner 98K rifle was widely used by all branches of the armed forces of Germany during World War II. Yeah, I figured that's when it was around. Saw action in every theater of war involving German forces, including occupied Europe, North Africa, the Soviet Union, Finland, and Norway. Well, that's from Wikipedia. Take that with a grain of salt. Okay, what is the source for this one? Excuse me. Whew. Extractor. Yeah, I figured the CNC was probably going to take like the longest part of this whole entire restoration project. Let's see. D-Day Overload. This is the source we're going to be getting this material from. The Carabiner 98K rifle. The Mauser rifle. History, technical sheet, and photo. I admit, those Car 98s do look pretty good, though. Even though they're kind of more associated with the less than savory party during World War II, but damn, if it didn't look so good, you know? Apparently it was legendary reliability, too. By the sounds of things. Anyway. So the Carabiner 98K, often abbreviated to Car 98K or K98K, represents the culmination of a long line of Mauser rifles developed by Paul Mauser at the end of the 19th century. The Model 1898 rifle family, designed by Paul Mauser, established the foundation of a bolt-action system that became the standard for many nations. Let's see, I think this is about done, so. Well, wait, we'll read the rest of this once as we're waiting. Because we got like 3 more parts to create. Here we go. Alley-oop. Anyway, say the original design dates back to 1898, and Mauser distributed and sold its rifles to several countries, including Spain, China, and Belgium. Oh. The version known as the Carabiner 98 Kurs Short, was a more compact evolution of the Model 98 developed in the 1930s to improve the maneuverability of the modern infantryman. The Car 98K was officially adopted by the Wehrmacht, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, on June 21st, 1935, and entered mass production starting in 1934-1935. I think it's Wehrmacht? I don't know how you pronounce that. Pardon my butchering of the German language. Das Auto. Anyway. Production of the Car 98 between 1934 and 1945 was enormous. More than 14 million units are estimated to have been manufactured by Mauser and numerous subcontractors. Gustloff, Steyr Daimler, Puch, Berlin, Lübecker, and others. Models produced late in the war, the so-called Kriegsmodell, showed significant simplifications. Stamped parts, removal of non-essential fittings due to industrial constraints and shortages of raw materials. Oh, okay. Got 2 more parts to make. Give me just a second. We'll get back to it here. Anyway, let's see. Unit cost varied by factory. In year, period, sources, and later complications indicate a price of about 60 to 70 Reichmarks per rifle in some plants. Early 1940s figures depending on source and accounting method. Give me a second here. I think this is about done. Alright, we'll wait till this is done before we go back into it. Put our little brief history lesson on hold here. Flip this thing over. Close that back up. Alright. Kar 98K was the standard infantry rifle of the German Army during World War II. Rugged, accurate, and renowned for its reliable mechanism. Despite the introduction of semi-automatic weapons such as the... I don't know how you pronounce that. The Guer 43 and the SGG 44, the Kar 98K remained the most widely issued weapon until the end of the conflict. Its configuration, 5-round magazine bolt action, relatively long barrel, made it a precise platform for the improvised snipers and field modifications. Scopes, extensions, conversions were common. Yeah. One more part. That's right, we gotta do this all this first. Oh, click it. There we go. Anyway, said like the Lee Enfield number 4 Mark I, the Kar 98K could be modified for use as a sniper rifle by fitting a scope, and it could also be adapted to fire rifle grenades. Oh, damn. Variants and modifications. Standard Kar 98K for infantry service. The Kriegs model, the war model, introduced in 1944, featuring simplified manufacturing, fewer finishing details, omission of the bayonet lug on some rifles, shorter cleaning rods, and stamped parts. Hold on, I gotta do this real quick. Let's see. Sniper sharpshooter adaptations. Some Kar 98 rifles were fitted with side rails and scopes. The most notable effort was with the Ziefernhor. I might have just botched the fuck out of that. ZF41, a compact 1.5 times scope intended for widespread issue to improve sharpshooter accuracy. In practice, deployment remained limited with far fewer rifles receiving the ZF41 than originally planned. The rifle grenade launcher. Starting in 1942, a device known as the Shivbashir, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce German that well. Was the standardized enabling of the Kar 98K to launch rifle grenades. Okay, hang on. All right, that's all the parts, and we need to oxidize these real quick. We'll continue these. I'm almost done with this, so. Nerd. History nerd. Sorry, hang on a second. I have to focus on this. Get our PPE on. All right. And the caustic soap. Cold water rinse. And the hot bluing salts, which will be there for a little bit. Back to the cold water rinse. Then the hot water rinse. Fuck yeah. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, I got the wrong button. I don't know how I accidentally clicked on the grinding wheel when I didn't mean to. Anyway, let's read up a little bit more on this before we clean these. Ah, God damn it, Google. Get off, fuck off with your surveys. Anyway, millions of captured Kar 98 rifles were reused by the Red Army and then redistributed as military aid to numerous countries. Several national armies, including France, Israel, Nordic nations, and various countries in Africa and Asia, continued to use the Kar 98K after the war, often rebarreled or rechambered to local calibers. Israel, for example, converted many rifles to 7.62 by 51 millimeter NATO during the 1950s and 60s. Huh. Kar 98Ks continued to appear in local conflicts as well as in the late 20th century and beyond, sometimes drawn from surplus or obsolete arsenals. Oh. The Carabiner 98K, descendant of Paul Mauser's 98, did not only enjoy a long military career, its strong M98 bolt action and proven reliability also made it popular as a hunting rifle. Originally chambered in 7.92 by 57 millimeter or 8 by 57, a traditional European cartridge, the Kar 98K offers with modern ammunition and a sound barrel, ballistics well suited for deer, wild boar, and red stag at typical stalking and driven hunt distances. Civilian derivatives, the Mauser 98 and various sporter models, reflect the continued use of this mechanism in hunting applications. Huh. Well, how about that? There's still more, but we'll get onto that after we clean this up. There's probably somebody watching this stream right now, just me reading on the history of this, be like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. It was a fuck you, buddy. I do what I like. Well, I'll teach people about history. Have learned something new today, then you can just fuck right off, buddy. Ain't none of your goddamn business about what I do by stream. I do what I want. I do what I want. I sound like fucking Palpatine. I do what I want. Do it. I do it. So before we put the parts on, let's continue the next paragraph. After the war, large numbers of surplus rifles were sporterized, aka new stocks and scope mounts, or rebarreled, rechambered to facilitate ammunition supply or adjust ballistics to local needs. These modifications, commonly performed by gunsmiths, we're playing Gunsmith Simulator, improved the rifle's comfort and practicality for hunting, but they could also diminish the historical value of pieces with significant collector interest. Very true. Likewise, older examples often require a professional inspection, barrel chamber condition, headspace, before being used for safety reasons. Finally, while the Kar 98K is well suited to hunting in Europe, it is not recommended for dangerous game, where magnum actions and much more powerful calibers are preferred. From a historical perspective, the hunting use of the Mauser illustrates a dual life of many 20th century military rifles. Weapons of war that later became tools for subsistence or sport, often adapted and reconfigured by civilian users. And that's pretty much it for the article. Huh. Sounds like a lot of older rifles that basically have been repurposed. One reason I know that's because, funny enough, chat, I once had a... Oh shit, what was the name of that Swiss rifle? It was a Swiss rifle that was made in, it was made for like World War II, I think, or it was World War I. But anyway, it was a Swiss rifle that was meant to be used for World War I. But it shot 308. It was one of those that was imported into the States. And it was sporterized to chamber 308 instead of the Swiss round that it was originally built for. And So that thing was pretty badass looking. Like it had one of the coolest like bolt action mechanisms I've ever seen. And the safety mechanism on it was like it's like a key ring kind of thing, if that makes any sense. In the sense that on a lot of other bolt action rifles, there's like a little switch or like a little lever you had to engage in order to engage the safety on it. The Swiss rifle I had a little ring on the back of it, on the back of the bolt. You could pull straight back and twist. And you had to turn it. And that actually engaged the safety. That locked the bolt. Which was pretty fucking cool. And so the other cool thing about that particular rifle I had was the fact that the action on it, the bolt action on it was, now in most traditional bolt action rifles, you have to, pull it back and then up, then pull it down and push it forward to re-engage it, to chamber a new round. The Swiss rifle that I had, it was a straight back pull design. It had a handle on the side. The charging handle was on the side. You just pulled it straight back and then you slammed it back forward to re-engage a new round. To put a new round in the chamber. It was so fucking cool. I loved it. And I wanted to go shoot it, but after buying it, I bought it used at a Cabela's. After buying it at Cabela's and everything, I had it looked over by a professional gunsmith and everything. Unfortunately, it could not be fired because even though everything on it, the bolt carrier group, the receiver, the mag, the barrel, everything on it was numbers matching, it was not safe to shoot because it turns out the stock, the wooden stock on it was cracked. And it just broke my heart because I was like, I wanted to go shoot this thing because it was sick as fuck, But I couldn't, so that was really disappointing finding out that news. And at that point, I would have loved to have kept it as a display piece because it was a nice looking rifle. But I just couldn't keep it because at the time, I was in a bit of a financial bind and I had to get rid of it, so it breaks my heart, man. But man, those old Swiss rifles, man, those were beautiful. Very nice looking rifles. Oh, we can go paint. Just take the paint and make your gun beautiful. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and slap like a... Fuck it. We're just gonna do it this way. Oh my god, I don't like how this looks though. Go test this thing out first. I don't like that I almost said camo pattern. Jesus fuck, dude. I'm so buzzed I can't even talk straight. I don't like this camo pattern on this rifle, if I'm being honest. Let's do 100 meters out. Oh shit, we almost got it right there. This thing's pretty accurate. God damn. Missing, going wide as a motherfucker, but... Oh, we almost hit bullseye on that one. Alright, well, since it's more of a long-distance rifle, let's see what we can do. Alright, that's a long ways out. We'll see what we can do here. Probably not even hitting it. Jesus. Oh, I hit it. Alright, let's see if we can at least get one decent hit on it. Fuck, I don't even think I'm hitting anything. Oh, got one hit. That one was wide. I didn't even register. Holy fuck. Probably need to put a scope on it for a better shot. But this ain't my gun, so we're just going to take it back, send it off, and we're going to wrap up stream. Holy shit, it's already 12:21. What the fuck? Yeah, we better send this off. Alright, send that sucker off. Not a fan of the camo pattern, but... Alright, send that sucker off, and we are done for the night. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and just exit the desktop here. Oh, man. Alrighty, folks. Time for me to wrap this up. But I gotta go to bed. But anyway, thank you to everybody that said tune in, stop by. I appreciate your viewership. If you decide to lurk, to stop by, say hey. I get it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Y'all are amazing. Thank you to Roxanne for stopping by. Thank you for anybody that said to stop by and watch a little bit or just lurk or put up with my bullshit. So anyway, thank you all again. And I'm just going to wrap this up. And tomorrow night, I will be back. We are going to play some Mega Bonk. That's for Variety Week. It'll be the last day of Variety Week this week. So we're going to be back with some Mega Bonk. Hell yeah, I've been looking forward to that. I love Mega Bonk. Anyway, thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Y'all have a good one.